your Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. That's a catch, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Throwing on first, here's Darnold. He finds Smith-Njigba right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now Darnold on the play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they face 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Fits it through the middle. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Completes it again to Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Go, set.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Walker fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. Scooped up by the Patriots. The 50. The 30. He's at the 10. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
Trying to locate it. Oh, no! He lost it! And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready? Time. Time.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Going play action, May. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Tossing it to Henderson. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They start out with a 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Caught by his back. Gibson. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So 20 yards on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Finds his fullback. And they pick it up. Still got a chance at a touchdown. And this is down all the way to the 3. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Hey, what's up?
Henderson will take it in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots pull out in front further, 13-zip. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Go set. Ready. Set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's throwing deep to the left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Set.
Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 10. Darnold finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Set.
Walker running to the right. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Taken down at the 43-yard
Go,
line.
lady.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Second down now, 7 to go.
Set.
From the gun, Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Keep going.
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Play. Brings up 3rd down.
They draw it up for him. Rolling it in. Darnold hit, and he fumbles it. Scooped up by the Patriots. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
I'll tell you this, Kate, the duality of quarterbacks in the league today continues to amaze me. It's remarkable how well they can throw it and run it. But in that case, when you turn into running back, what do you got to do? You've got to protect the football at all costs. He doesn't. And he gives that.
Brought in inside the 20. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Give him 38 on that one. And that's a New England 1st down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Kick in. Hey, come on with me.
Henderson on 1st and 10. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel. It's just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Hey, dip right.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Borregales connects. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Red 80. Here we go, side. Red 80. Reset.
Back to throw it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready, what's up? Combo. Here.
On the right side, Henderson can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They go play action. Here's May. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Here we go, set. Ready, what's up?
May not have throw on 3rd. Connection made to Hollins. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, set. Ready, what's up? Hey, kick.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down.
At the 24-yard line.
Here, what's up? Hey, what's up?
Handoff headed left. Henderson. And he's out of bounds after a gain of about 8. So a nice pickup there. 2nd and 2.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots make it a 24-point ball game. Now Borregales on to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Now, lady. Reset.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time right. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
23 yards.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Here we go. Reset.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And a stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Reset.
1st and 10, Darnold getting out to his left. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. Scooped up by the Patriots. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
Yes, sir. Lady, what's up? Combo.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
What's up? Lady, what's up? Good.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Patriots football, and they aren't hurting for points, that's for sure. They start this quarter with a huge lead. 2nd and 10, need something positive here.
Now, what's up? Lady, crazy.
Here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Now, here we go, sit up. Crazy. Lady, what's up?
On play action, here's May. Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots keep running away with this. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots grow their lead yet again. Now Borregales on to send it away. Shaheed now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. 40. Are they going to run him down? He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. All right, Brock, let's see if this is able to provide a little spark, because their offense just hasn't been able to consistently provide their own so far this game.
Yeah, a little spark, a little charge, a little juice, a little bit of energy. He wouldn't be denied trying to do what he can to jolt this team.
Man, Brock, even when they score, things just aren't going their way. The two-point try fails following that touchdown, and that really encapsulates how this contest has gone for them.
They're just not able to stay out of their own way sometimes. Get a little momentum, immediately give away a chunk of it. It does prove, though, from here on out, they're going to take whatever shot they got.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, what's up? Good flat, nasty.
Off the play action, May. He throws a bullet deep to... They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Into traffic, complete! And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Patriots continue piling it on here in the 4th. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Set. Hey, set.
Darnold. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Patriots get it back after the turnover at the 29.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
They're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
You know, I'm not sure the defense expected that give to the fullback. By the time they shook off the surprise, he was through the line and headed to the 2nd level.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throw here, 3rd down. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. Patriots punt team coming out for the former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. Escapes the defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give them 32 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st. Clock working against them here as they hurry to that line.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Red 80. Hey, set.
And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
At the 21-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Here we go, yellow lady.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Running back sent in motion left. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception! And the Patriots get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. LeBron, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here goes tonight. Hey, let's punch it in. Hey, what's that?
May now from the gun. He finds Diggs right side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Crazy, crazy. Five.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Going deep here for the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
And they're in some of the danger right there, Kate, when you're just over-aggressive. I get it. You want to capitalize on that takeaway. You want to take a shot. You want to add to the momentum of it. But you know what? Checkdowns could be your friend, too. Cannot force it in that situation.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And now it's 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And even fighting that